This is a reboot, if you will. And I'm going to talk about this restarting, reinventing, redoing yourself because there is no shame in starting over. Sometimes you do things and they work out well, and sometimes you do things and they don't work out so well. In either case, what you need to do is that if it's not working, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing and go back to doing or go to doing something else. Or if you're doing it and it's working but it's not working out the way you want it to, then you need to reconsider how you're doing it, possibly reinventing your process. Everybody needs a mulligan sometimes. Everyone needs a do-over. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. Today, what I want to talk about is getting started. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. In order to get to where you're going to have to step out. You are going to have to embrace change. You are going to have to revamp how you use your time, how you use your money. And so, the first thing that I want you to latch on to here is that the first step on any journey that leads to any success is loving yourself. I'm going to tell you that if you don't love yourself, you not only cannot love anyone else, but you won't love what you're doing. You won't love your product. You won't love your service. You won't love any of that because you don't love you. And I'm going to tell you, you can fool some people some of the time, but you can fool yourself none of the time. To your own self, be true. Love you is the first step. Once you love you, then it's easy to see how to love others. It's easy to love what you do. It's easy to love the product or the service that you provide. Love yourself. Can't overemphasize that. The second thing is make a plan. Write down what it is that you expect to accomplish this week. Make it stepwise. Go through the list. Make it a checklist. And I'm going to tell you, checklist is one of these things that's so counterintuitive to me. I try to think things. I'm a constant thinker. But at the same time, if you don't have a stepwise plan, you don't know what you're tracking against. So make your plan, but make your plan a living document, right? Make sure that you can add to it, that you can delete from it, that you can alter it as necessary because things happen during the week. Things happen during the day. Things change and you have to be prepared to adapt. The next thing I want to tell you is to find the person who can help you. You need to find that person who is able to encourage you, educate you, edify you, that pours into your life. That person is essential. And that person may not be a single person. It may be a group of people. It may be multiple individuals, which is different than the group. Or it might be just a single person. But you need to find that and have that person give you what you need. Because I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest myths that we deal with is this myth of rugged individualism, that somehow you're self-made. That doesn't exist. Everybody, I mean everybody, has someone that helps them. Everybody. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are in touch with the people that can help you. Next, you want to find the people who you can help or who you need to help, right? And why did I put that in that order? Because it seems it would be counterintuitive in terms of the principles of love that you would help others first and then you. But just like they say on the airplane, that in the case of cabin depressurization, oxygen masks will fall from the overhead. Place the mask on your face and inhale before assisting others. In other words, you are no good to anyone else if you aren't helping yourself. You can't love anybody unless you love yourself, and you can't help anybody unless you first obtain help. So you need to find the people who you have to help. And this is one of the things I use social media a lot, and primarily I use it to find the people that I can help. And I'm also been blessed to have found people that have helped me tremendously. But this is how I find the people that I can help, and I share what's on my mind. I share what's in my heart. I share my experiences to try to help others. So that's the other thing. Then the next thing that you want to do is you want to look at your time. Make sure that you make every second count. Every single human being, whether they are a pauper or whether they are multi-billionaire, they all have the same 24 hours in the day. You have to actually look at your time and make sure that every part of your day has been given an assignment. Because once you've given your day, your moments, an assignment, now they have become capital in the investment in yourself. What am I saying? That if you borrow $20 from me, you could give it back to me. If you borrow my shirt, you could give it back to me. If you borrow my car, you can even give that back to me. But once you've used 1 second of my time, that time is gone. It is absolutely done. And so we don't want to waste one another's time. Time is the single most precious commodity that we have, and it is the great equalizer because we all get the same amount. So we need to make sure that we are being good stewards of the time that we've been given. Then you want to change your habits. Now, this is some place where you are going to invest in yourself, and you're going to invest some of this time that you've given specific assignment to back into yourself. What do I mean? When you get up in the morning, before going to social media, before going to email, before going to your task list, your to-do list, before going to any of that, take a moment, get someplace quiet, sit down, close your eyes, meditate, pray, get centered, align your meridians, align your chakras. Whatever it is that you have to do to get yourself into a peaceful frame of mind, do that first. Then once you've got yourself centered, get up and tell your body to do something. I'm going to give you an easy one. That if you get up, if you're not doing regular exercise, get up in the morning and just jump up and down 20 times. Just jump up and down 20 times and see the effect that it has on your body. Because here's the thing. When you do that, you're telling your body what it needs to do instead of your body telling you what it wants. And you're forcing it to do something that's outside of its comfort zone. Now, what's that going to do? Is it's going to change how your body operates. And when your body changes in how it changes its operational mode, what's going to happen is that your body will start looking forward to the physical challenges instead of dreading them. You're retraining your body to act in the way you want it to act. Now, the next thing after you've got your inner peace, gotten centered, you've worked your body, now it's time to feed your mind. And by feeding your mind, that means do not get on the television, do not get on social media. Hey, I'm talking to myself here. Don't read email, none of these things. Get a book or something motivational, something that is positive, something that is inspirational, something that resonates in your spirit, something that encourages you, something that motivates you. And once you get this into your mind, you're programming your mind that today is going to be a positive day. Today is going to be a good day. Today I'm going to achieve things. Today I'm going to accomplish things. Today I'm going to help people. And today I'm going to be a force for change in the world. Why? Because you have fed your mind something motivational. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to eat. And contrary to popular belief, I don't just eat a pound of bacon every day. I may have 3 slices if my wife makes bacon. Otherwise, I eat something else. I eat oatmeal, I eat grits, I eat different things. I eat fruit, I eat vegetables. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to put something in my body, good food, good drink, good coffee, fruit juices, things like that, to give my body the fuel it needs to take on the day. Let me give you an example in something natural. I had a car once that in the fuel filler door, it said premium fuel only. But I was in a cash crunch one day and I thought, hey, I'll just put some regular gas in here. And I put some regular gas in that rascal and it hucked and bucked and sputtered and spit. And it was real, that my car was pissed with me. And I had to take it to a shop then because now I've cost myself some extra money. I had to take it to a shop, have all that old gas drained out. Then I had to put in premium fuel, fill the tank, and put some fuel additive in there to kind of clean out all the junk. And after that, the car was fine. You'll find that when you eat better, your mind is going to be clearer. It's going to be more focused. You'll find that you'll have more energy and you'll have more enthusiasm. And watch this, because you're centered, because you've worked your body, because you fed your mind and you fed your body, watch this. Now you are going to have energy like you've never had before. It's going to be challenging. And here's the other thing too. This is the big challenge. If you can do this for 21 days, if you can do this for 21 days straight, you will begin to see change in your life. Your body, your mind, your spirit is all going to respond to this because this 21 days will forge a habit. And habits are the precursor to character. So good habits, good character. Okay? So you want to make sure you're doing all of these things. Make sure that you are investing in you. And like I said at the beginning, that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Every week begins with Sunday. Sunday is the calendar first day of the week. In the Christian tradition, it is the day of resurrection or the Lord's Day. And if you think about this, think about Sunday. Every Sunday is another opportunity for you to be resurrected. That you run your course, you've hit the end, and now you're rising up again, ready to take on the whole thing all over again. Let this day be your resurrection day. Let this day be the day that you set the pace, that you set the tempo, that you set the paradigm for this week. And if you do that, you will see lasting change. And watch this. Here's where the really great part is that change is contagious. That means that the change that you have affected, somebody somewhere is going to see that change and they're going to wonder, hey, what is it that he has? What is it that she has? What is it that they are doing that has created this change in how they do things? And if you are willing to do that, if you invest in yourself, listen, there is nothing, there is no investment on earth that yields a greater ROI, that is return on investment, than you investing in yourself. So if you are investing in yourself, you are investing time, you are investing talent, you are investing treasure in yourself. Then once you have seen the ROI that this produces in yourself, you will begin to invest the same in others. And everybody, if we take on this as a mindset, as a way that we do things, as a paradigm, I promise you that we individually and collectively will be catalysts for change. If this video is encouraging to you, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on Instagram, whether you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share, not just for my benefit, although it does benefit me. I'm not going to tell you this is totally altruistic, but it can benefit others. There are people out there that you need to help and people that need to help you. Let this be a link in that chain. And somebody, somewhere, if you're benefiting from this, if you're blessed by this, someone else will be too. And you can also reach me at www.derekday.com. Go to the contact page and send me an email. And if you send me, or if you populate that form, it'll send me an email, and I promise to reply, whether you love me or you don't, and it's all good. So that's what I have for you today, and I hope that that is an encouragement to you. Namaste. I love you so much, and I hope that you have a fantastic week.